Welcome to the Quick Corner with Dada. Yes, different environment. It just goes to show you how important this video is to me. Let me give you the backdrop. No, not just my virtual backdrop. Let me give you the backdrop to this video. 2 days ago, my husband and I celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary. Yes, five, five times. Or you may want to say five squared, whichever. Simply put, grace upon grace. It's all been God's grace and will continue to be because it's just 25 years and counting. So I decided to loop this video into the theme or the word of the month, right? Okay, I'll put the link to the word of the month because I believe it flows nicely. Well, that's my opinion. Don't take my word for it. Why don't you join me in the fifth corner and see how much you agree with me? See you in a bit. Thank you for staying tuned. A few moments ago, I was celebrating, and yes, we should celebrate because, like we like to say, 25 years, no be moi moi. Put differently, it has not been a walk in the park, but I thank God for my husband. And the reason, or one of the many reasons why I thank God for him, you'll get the drift from the quip I'm sharing today. I could read the e-version. Sometimes it's easier to do that, but I also have a hard copy, if you can see it. Yes. See it? Okay. And the quip is quip 32. I'll put a picture in the video. Quip 32 that says, holding your spouse back from pursuing their purpose may result in your purpose passing you by. Holding your spouse back from pursuing their purpose, their passion actually, may result in your purpose passing you by. Um, if there's anything I know about marriage, it is that God brings two people together to make them better, not bitter. He brings two people together so that they can go to that next level. So marriage is a life enhancer, simply put. And like, the quick, yeah, well, some of you would know that this book was written 5 years ago as a gift, to my husband on our 20th wedding anniversary. And the title is 101 quotes and quotes that will strengthen and sweeten your marriage and family relationships. So, yeah, so that's this book. Now, being married doesn't mean that you always think the same way. You're still individuals. You have individual passions, you have individual purposes. But too many times we see marriages where one spouse is holding the other back. And you do not realize that in doing that, you may be holding yourself back. My mother used to say, don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Cut off your nose to spite your face. Do you know that old English proverb? Yeah. Essentially, you think you're doing or you're harming someone, but you're actually harming yourself, right? So don't cut off your nose to spite your face. You and your spouse should talk about what are your dreams? What are the things that you desired or still desire? Marriage should not be shutting down your goals and your dreams. It should be an opportunity to show them up because you have the support that you need. I was listening to a speaker at a leadership conference recently, and he said that when you don't share your dreams with others, you deny yourself the support you would have gotten. So if you're married and you haven't shared your passion or your purpose or your desires with your spouse, you should. And if your spouse has shared theirs with you, or vice versa, support them. I think about my life, and there are so many things that I do now that I never imagined that I would. So many. Here we are on YouTube. I never imagined it. But it was my husband's encouragement that brought me here. There's so many other things in my life that, sometimes you'd say, why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? Why don't you do this? And vice versa. It's not one-sided. Indeed, being married to the right person keeps you flowing in your purpose with passion. So yes, happy wedding anniversary to me. And I pray that all our marriages remain happy and productive. I look forward to reading your comments on how you have supported your spouse, or if you're not yet married, how you plan to support your spouse, or how your spouse has supported you to attain the great things you have attained so far. Thanks again for joining me in the Quick Corner on the Go. God bless you. Bye now. Guess what? I remembered something that I forgot to mention. So yeah, I had to continue after I had ended the video. Have you watched the video on the, or did you rather? Because if you're watching this now and you didn't, then you may want to watch the video of the word of the month. I already promised to put the link up, right? One of the spellouts, which I got from abbreviations.com, says, friends lend others wings. Friends lend others wings. And we can apply it to this quip. Remember, and I'm sure there's a clip in this book that talks about it, but the best set of people to get married to each other are friends. Yes, because some of the lovey-dovey could fizzle out, moments, but liking each other keeps you together. So, as friends, you lend each other wings. I also have a guest who joined me for a recording, which you'll watch later this month, that talks a bit more about that spell out. Well, the quip lines up with this spell out because this spell out came out. I just found it recently, and the book was written 5 years ago. So please join me. Oh no, not even that book. It's not even this book. It's from my third book. I believe that video is from my third book. Okay, before I go off on a tangent, just remember that your marriage flows when, as friends, you lend other wings to fly and be the best version of themselves. All right. Now I will wrap this up for real, except I remember something else that I forgot, but I hope not. All right. See you around. God bless you.